Hey guys, welcome to a new breakfast video. Today we're looking at a bunch of different easy and simple ideas that can be made the night before. Which means in the morning you'll have the ultimate lazy vegan breakfast because there's not really gonna be that much work left to do. Let us begin with a savory breakfast. A super yummy white bean dip on either toast or in a breakfast sandwich. This stuff is so good, it almost kind of tastes like an herby cream cheese. Well, almost. Start by roasting 1/4 cup of almonds and 1/4 cup of cashews on a baking sheet without oil for 8 minutes in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius. Let them cool off for a second before adding them to your food processor, along with a handful of fresh parsley, the white beans of course, the juice of half a lemon. Here I added some more random greens that we had at home. Season it with some black pepper and salt to taste. And to give it even more creaminess, I added 2 tablespoons of vegan soy yogurt. Pretty sure this one is the Alpro protein yogurt. That's the one that's kind of like wobbly and thick in its consistency, just in case you're wondering. Blend everything up, and this is what it ends up looking. You don't have to blend it all the way until it's super smooth, unless you want that, of course. But I kind of prefer having these little nut chunks in there. You can prepare that the night before. It'll last in the fridge for up to 3 days, and then you can put it on anything that you want, for instance, on little toasts like these. Or maybe put them in a breakfast sandwich alongside a bunch of veggies. Now on to recipe number 2. We're making some frozen peanut butter and cacao granola bites. Grab some dates, add them to a small bowl, and then cover them with hot boiling water. Let them soak there for at least 15 minutes. Get your food processor yet again. Add the drained dates and 2 heaping tablespoons of peanut butter. Blend these 2 components together just for a minute or 2. And as you can see, this does not have to turn out super smooth. Now add in rolled oats, 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cacao powder, flax seeds or chia seeds, a pinch of salt, and 1/3 cup of the nuts of your choice. I'm using walnuts in this case, but peanuts would obviously fit very well. Blend everything together, and if you feel like the mixture is too dry, make sure to add 1 to 2 tablespoons of non-dairy milk in as well. By this point, you can also add in more fillings that you don't want to be all blended up. For instance, chocolate chips, whole almonds, dried berries, whatever you like. Line a small baking tray or a casserole dish with parchment paper. For instance, an 8x8 brownie pan would work pretty well. Dump in the entire mixture and press it down using maybe the bottom of a glass or wet hands. This goes into the freezer for at least 1 hour, or best overnight. Once you're ready to have breakfast, take it out, cut it into your desired shapes, and either serve them right away or just take out as many as you need and then put the rest back into the freezer. I would say the typical vegan's breakfast would look something like this. So we've got a chocolate granola bar and a green smoothie. And this has been one of my favorite green smoothie recipes lately. It is apple, kiwi, and spinach flavored. This is not a make-ahead breakfast recipe, but I thought I'd squeeze it in here as well. So yeah, into my smoothie went 1 green apple, the insides of 2 kiwis. I know you can add the skin, but I'm not that comfortable with that. 1 frozen banana, fresh spinach, of course, and 1 cup of water. You can add 2 to 3 dates to make it even sweeter and more filling if you like. One more thing you can do is break the granola bites apart to make quick cereal. This third recipe is gonna be for this vanilla sweet potato bread. It's almost like cake, but not quite, so it's not gonna be super sweet. And you're supposed to top it off with any kind of toppings that you might enjoy. Grab a medium-sized sweet potato, bake it in the oven at 180 degrees for 45 to 50 minutes, or until it comes out looking like this and you're able to peel away the skin easily. Let it cool off completely. Next up, grab a large bowl and combine all the dry ingredients. We have a mixture of spelt and whole wheat flour, baking powder, and salt. Add all the wet ingredients to your blender, starting with 3/4 of a cup of the cooked sweet potato, non-dairy milk, melted vegan butter, vanilla, raw sugar, the juice of half a lemon. Blend it all up until smooth. Then pour the wet ingredients into the dry ones and mix everything together. By this point, make sure that your oven is preheated again to 180 degrees. Pour the batter into a small loaf pan. Bake it for 50 minutes to 1 hour. Make sure it has cooled completely before cutting it. It is best to put it into the fridge overnight, which is something I did not do. I cut it after maybe 1 hour of cooling, 1.5 hours. If you like, you can cut up the entire loaf, freeze up the slices individually, and then just put them into the toaster whenever you want. I topped my slices off with some vegan yogurt, a bit of melted peanut butter, berries, and agave syrup. For this last recipe, I wanted to share a basic overnight oat mix. To your bowl, add quick oats, chia seeds, the sweetener of your choice. This is maple sugar, and non-dairy milk. Mix all of that together, cover it up with another plate or a dish towel, and then put that into the fridge overnight. The next morning, I made some warm berries. So all I did was heating up about 1/3 of a cup of raspberries in a saucepan with a tiny bit of water, and then stirring ever so often. This is what the oats look like. I finished it off with a few tablespoons of vegan yogurt, then mixed in the berries, added some almond butter, and blueberries. If you want, you can add more sweetener at this point. But yeah, that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching it. Leave me a comment down below with video suggestions. What is it that you want to see more of? I would love to know. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye!